I'm now going to continue my video series on memory with a story entitled The Boy with the $1 Billion Secret. This story can be found in the December 1995 edition of the Reader's Digest, specifically on page 177. Okay, now the first thing that you will have to remember about this particular story is the author's name. And the author's name is Blanche Caffier. And if I have mispronounced that name, I am so sorry. But how are you going to remember that particular name? Well, you're going to imagine that you're bleaching caffeine. You're bleaching caffeine, and that's how you remember Blanche Caffier. Okay. Now then, we're going to imagine a public school, specifically a public school library. And this thing is going to be located on a ridge. And what a ridge this is. Now, this is a ridge on a mountain, okay? You got a mountain ridge, all right? And when you walk past the library and you look down from the ridge, you're going to see the entire city of Seattle, Washington. And what a view that is, I'm telling you. Okay? But the thing is, what you know and a lot of people don't know is that there are 4 ridges there. You're on the top one. There's 3 others right underneath you. But the 3 others do not obscure your view of Seattle, Washington. Okay? Now, there is a little boy up there. Now, the 4 ridges will represent to you what grade he's in. He's in the 4th grade, so that's what it's going to represent to you. Okay? Now then, all 4 of these ridges are covered with wet dew and those note cards. You see, like the 3x5 note cards? Okay, they're just scattered all over these ridges. And, of course, like I said, they're just covered in dew. So these cards are wet. There's a lot of dew on the ridges. And you have this 4-year-old boy on the top ridge with the school library. And you're up there, too, looking at Seattle, which has that great big view. Now, all of a sudden, the wind whisks away the boy. And then, a short time later, the wind returns him back. Okay? Now, what about the kid's name? Well, we're going to imagine that on this school library, the front door has a gate on it. And this gate is covered in lots and lots of overdue bills. Okay? And every one of these overdue bills have a compact disc in them. And now you'll figure out why. Okay. And that's how you're going to remember the story. All right. So, those are the important and crucial details of the story. Now you have, what you can do is you can picture on the ridge, there's somebody in the library, in the school library, on this ridge that's bleaching caffeine while this 4-year-old boy is watching all this going on. And you walk to this ridge. You know there's 3 ridges underneath. You look at the view, and it's a spectacular view of Seattle. And like I said, the gate of this library is covered in overdue bills, and every one of these bills has compact discs in them. And like I said, the wind whips away the boy for just a second, and then he comes back. And that's how you'll remember the boy with the $1 billion secret. I hope you read the story. Anyway, like I said, you will find it in the December 1995 edition of the Reader's Digest. If I happen to find this story, okay, on the internet, I'll leave a hyperlink down here in the description below. Hopefully I can find it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this. I will tell you more in a future video, so I'd like for you to stay tuned.